The Carnival Liberty in Miami, getting ready to depart. I also have the Carnival or the Disney excursion behind us and another Carnival ship in front of us. Aft deck, view of the pool and spas. Back of the ship as noted. It's a little running deck here on board. Folks like me that like to run or walk around deck, especially on at-sea days, come up here to exercise, constantly circling the deck to get in on some good walks rather than staying below and eating. Basketball, net, racquetball courts, tennis, volleyball, all up on the upper deck. View of the center of the ship with some more hot tubs, kind of a sun deck, little bars, water slide in the distance, seats around for folks to be able to watch the midnight movies out on deck. View of the theater where they'll show movies later. Water slide. Forward part of the ship, the view of the cruise ship in front of us waiting to take off. Food is served 24/7 here, but just remember, folks, just because it is served 24/7 doesn't mean we eat 24/7. Remember, the biggest thing on this ship should be the ship itself. My favorite part of the cruise, the salads. Coming into the interior off of Deck 9, the party deck, the Lido deck as they call it. You can get a scope of how tall the ship is by looking down the center of the ship. Part of the staircases, kind of like the grand staircase on Titanic. Every night in my dreams, I see you, I feel you. On the cruise ship, it is important to use the stairs as frequently as possible rather than the elevator. That way you do avoid gaining weight. Because let's face it, when they offer you ice cream and burgers and hot dogs and tacos and burritos 24 hours, 7 days a week, not including when the restaurants are open for dinner and breakfast and lunch, you gotta eat. You just gotta eat. So, this is the conservatory deck. Of course, on cruise ships there are theaters for musical extravaganzas, bingo, and various other entertainment, comedians, and so forth. Usually you can seat about half the complement of the ship, and there's usually 2 shows, so you have the opportunity to see a show. Of course, you have to be able to shop on a ship. They allow you to buy spirits, but then they hold them until you disembark the ship. So you don't get to enjoy them on the ship. But any of your needs, sundries, postcards, clothing, jewelry. Just in case you need some fine lingerie or clothing. Another little bar. Sports bar leading into the casino. View of deck 3 where folks come on board, where of course there is also a bar and a seating area. The elevators for the people that absolutely refuse to take the stairs. And in case you don't get enough sweets and food from when you're eating, there's a sweet shop. Jewelry, including Michael Kors watches at 10% off. And no ship would be complete without a casino. All your gambling needs. Little coffee bar. This is where I usually come for my green tea in the morning. In case you get bored, there is an arcade where you can come and play games or try to win some really super cool prizes, like a Cleveland stuffed doll. Awesome. Original Mickey Mouse. And in case that's enough, there is also a nightclub, disco bar for dancing later. And we have ABBA, Take a Chance on Me playing. And because there's not enough of these on board, another bar. I usually do have a martini somewhere, of course, of the evening after dinner to unwind. And the ever popular piano bar, where I usually wind up. Where we'll probably be having our concerts. And then next 2 levels below is the silver dining room. And in the center of the ship will be the gold Olympic dining room. This is where we'll have dinner every night. Whether you're a Muppet or whether you're a human, it's staying alive, staying alive. This is the little cabaret theater. A nice little venue, usually with comedians or small performers. You can hang out and drink, get together and unwind before heading up to bed in the evening. This is the tapestry room. If you're lucky and you meet somebody and you want to get married on board, this is where it happens. This is the Golden Olympian restaurant. This gives you an impression of the dining experience here on board in the places like Carnival, usually 2 stories, table service. Wait staff is usually very good, very knowledgeable. They learn you through the course of the cruise. Always a fine dining experience. And of course I always bring my own wine, so it's even finer. And this is the Silver Olympian restaurant where I will be eating. And of course, so I can keep in touch with the store, see what's going on, the internet cafe. And these are my traveling companions that happen to wind up in the internet cafe with me. Here we have the spa carnival for spa treatments. And the gym where I will spend a good chunk of my time. Weightlifting on the ellipticals. How are you doing? And of course sauna after the gym. The steam room, which I always like to frequent to clear myself out from any congestion from the change in weather. All the amenities of home and then some. Can even shower down here before I return to my stateroom. Get a massage. And other things.
Thank you.
And that concludes our brief tour through the ship. Some of the high points.